Hi Sagittarius, how's it going? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing a general reading for you, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. I've already cleared the energy of the cards, and I've pulled one card. You got empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation, so I'll go through that at the very end of your reading. Okay. So, Spirit, can I please have some messages for Sagittarius? What messages do you have for Sagittarius today? So your first message is Six of Pentacles, and it came out reversed. When a card comes out reversed, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. The message on the card is I give and receive for the universal good. I'll just show you that up close. Okay? So the Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So this card could represent stinginess, inequality, charity, extortion, unpaid debts, the abuse of generosity. It's a card that talks about self-care. So make sure you're really giving yourself a lot of self-care at this time. Inequality, power, domination, one-sided charity, extortion, tyranny. For some of you, you may need to recoup after a period of loss and confusion. You might want to help others, but you don't have the means, and that makes you unhappy. You may be required to find a lifestyle that will create a sense of security for you so that you can find peace of mind. For some of you, your need will not be met, the loan or scholarship denied. And if you're approached for help, you'll be unable to do so, or you'll be offered help and you're going to refuse it. So general reading again, take however it resonates, leave the rest. The Six of Pentacles could represent a mean or greedy person with stingy behavior or material loss, such as money or property. It could be receiving gifts, but with strings attached to it. So let's just keep going and see what else Spirit has to say about this, where we're going with this. Okay, so now you have the Queen of Pentacles. I have everything I need to prosper is the message on the card. This can be male or female in a general reading. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. So if this is you, Sagittarius, you're very generous, caring, nurturing, a homebody, very practical, stable, down-to-earth, warm, comforting, welcoming, sensible, healthy, contented. You have good business sense. You enjoy your creature comforts. This is a card of practicality and financial security. Spirit saying you have everything you need to prosper. Okay. This queen is a helper, full of practical advice and support for friends and close family. She may be rooted in her home and naturally nurtures everything and everyone in her circle. Down to earth, she is a pragmatist who values actions over words. This card also represents excellent management, financial abundance, and giving, and can also represent empathy. Empathy is your overall message, but I'll go to this card next, actually, since they're bringing it up. Empathy with nature, empathy with children, empathy with animals. The message here is generosity and financial and emotional security. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles represents a generous woman or man who's an excellent manager in practical and financial areas. She may be a sensual woman or man who is at home in her or his body and enjoys their creature comforts. As an advisor, they will be fair. They are pragmatic and realistic and wants to see that the money they distribute produces tangible results. And if this queen doesn't represent a person, Sagittarius, it can show a harvest after much labor, security, and smart use of resources. Okay, let's do your empathy message now, since this is what Spirit brought up. You don't truly understand others' motivations if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes. It's so easy to judge another's behavior matched up against your own and label it as wrong or right. But you're missing an important part of the equation, the other person's history and personal path. We are all sparks of the divine with a purpose here in the physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path to love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. So Sagittarius, Spirit is saying your job is not to judge. Your job is to love and understand. We don't understand everybody's journey because we haven't lived it, so we can't judge it, right? Just come from a place of love, come from your heart chakra, Sagittarius, okay? And then your next message from Spirit is, you have the 5 of Swords. The message on the card is, I will heal myself, okay? So the 5 of Swords is Aquarius energy. So this card says you experience some type of bullying. That's why it's hard to, if you're being judged by others, to have empathy for other people. But you don't, Spirit's saying, if people bully us, or I've been bullied, if people bully us, it's their own weaknesses, it's their own problems, right? So that's why Spirit's saying come from your light heart chakra. The 5 of Swords is saying that you were bullied, you were intimidated, you were in conflict, you experienced hostility, stress, disagreements, loss, abandonment, betrayal, competition, unfair play. This is a card of sneakiness, winning at all costs, facing consequences. So the 5 of Swords says change is a part of life, and the more you resist it, the more difficult you make things for yourself, whether you need to change your exercise habits, your self-care. Change your self-care routines, because they've already talked about this. Change your self-care routines, Sagittarius, or your self-limiting beliefs. Now's the time to address those things that have been holding you back. And again, like maybe not having empathy for people because you've been through bullying or disagreements or unfair play or loss, abandonment, betrayal. It's hard. This card represents the double-edged nature of the sword. One edge signifies defeat, misfortune, betrayal, and loss, and the other suggests learning to accept the boundaries we all must face and live with. 5s are about adjustment, so this card indicates that you're adjusting to some kind of change brought on by distress or loss. It's an uncomfortable process, but Spirit's saying it's a necessary one. Okay. 5 of Swords, you will heal yourself, whatever you've been through. But I think having empathy will help you. Defeat, loss, conclusions, the outcome of a battle or of wills. You may not have been treated fairly and suffer humiliation as you find yourself in a no-win situation. The person or situation concerned makes you a victim of their ego and need to win. It's time to accept the hurt and recover. The good news is that this situation will soon pass. You move on rather than dwell upon the past, and perhaps find alternative routes to the justice that you deserve. And don't forget, Sagittarius, the universe has your back. You're always safe and protected no matter what. People will, but everybody has free will. That's why things happen, right? But there is, karma is real. So karma is real. If anybody's ever hurt you or bullied you, and trust me, I promise you, however you want to get back at them, whatever you want to do, Spirit has it, the universe has it 10 times better. Okay, trust me on that one. Your next message is the world reversed, so extra protection from Spirit. Celebrate and welcome new energy. Celebrate life and welcome new energy. You might not be doing that at this time because it came out reversed. This is Saturn energy. This card says you're seeking personal closure or you're taking a shortcut. It's a card of delays. It's letting you recognition awaits. It's a card of incompletion, having no closure, a lack of closure, a lack of achievement, feeling incomplete. Maybe you're feeling emptiness. You're being presented with a multiplicity of choices and aren't sure which one to make. You may be experiencing new facets of yourself, or you may be rejecting new ideas being offered out of fear or a limited understanding. But Spirit's saying now is the time to face the fact that the universe is a more complex place than you've been willing to admit. Your goals are in sight, but they may be more complicated to achieve and require persistent and determined effort on your part. Okay, success is still possible, but just make sure you're celebrating life and welcoming new energy. Okay, the world is your oyster. Then your next card is the Four of Wands. It came out reversed. The universe will bring you all you need to feel blissful. So keep that in mind, okay? You're feeling unwelcome. You feel like there's a lack of support, instability. This is Aries energy. Conflicts with others. Focus on your inner harmony. This card talks about going through a transition of some sort. The Four of Wands is positive, but it says that you're celebrating your good fortune in a quiet way. You may be expanding your property holdings or creative output without fanfare. Financial gains may be more modest than if the card were upright, but you're satisfied with your accomplishments and the sense of having done a job well. Your public image, your relationships, and your sense of self are favorable. So they talked about that already, okay? Public image, so I would make a note of that. And remember, the universe brings all you need to feel blissful. Just be open to receiving it. And then your last message for today is the Page of Pentacles. So be open to new opportunities for personal growth. Everything you're going through at this time is helping you to grow. The Page of Pentacles, male or female. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Pages are messengers, so you may be receiving a message about money, resources, a material matter, or a health issue. This is you, Sagittarius. You are grounded, loyal, faithful, dependable, reliable, mature, steady, hardworking, responsible. This card could represent financial opportunities. It's a card of skill development. You have the diligence, the desire, the ambition. You're going to receive good news regarding the acquisition of money or material goods. This card represents someone who is intelligent, refined, sensitive to the arts, and appreciative of the good life. Ambitious and determined, they are goal-oriented. Or this card could also indicate your own worldly ambitions and or a message concerning them. Okay, and so remember to have empathy, okay? So that's your reading. I'm sending you lots of love. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Take good care. Bye, Sagittarius.